Thanksgiving's right around the corner, and you know what that means. Let's talk turkey on Extension Today.
Extension Today is sponsored by the Ohio State University College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences.
There's no doubt about it. Turkey is the centerpiece of Thanksgiving dinner. A lot of pressure on a host to prepare one, and I've never had to do it. I know Tim's an expert. Can you tell us how to get this done?
Jenny, it would be my pleasure. Thanksgiving is my favorite meal of the year, and in fact, I like it so much, I eat it once per month. You got lots of different ways you can go about it. You can brine it, you can roast it, you can smoke it, you can fry it. We're gonna go over a simple, foolproof way to prepare a turkey so that your Thanksgiving dinner will be a hit. You can buy fresh turkeys or you can buy frozen turkeys. Generally, you're gonna buy a fresh turkey just a few days before Thanksgiving. If you buy a frozen turkey, however, you need to let it completely thaw.
Yeah, Tim, the recommendation for thawing a frozen turkey is 24 hours for every 4 to 5 pounds.
So this is a 15-pound turkey, and for that size of turkey, it needs at least 3 to 4 days in the refrigerator to completely thaw before we can prepare it for roasting. So a lot of times when you remove your turkey from the wrapper, generally the neck is going to be in there, maybe the gizzards will be in there. You'll want to remove that before you roast the turkey, but I like to save it and roast it with my turkey to add more flavor to the turkey broth. There's a few things that you can do to make this turkey even more flavorful. What we're going to do is we are going to stuff the cavity with some aromatics, things like onions and garlic, some fresh herbs. We're going to season it on the inside liberally, starting with salt. Go ahead and put a liberal amount inside this cavity. Now, if you want to do the same thing with the pepper grinder, that looks great. Lots of different herbs can be added into the cavity. We have some rosemary and some sage and some parsley that I had from my garden. And then once you cut that onion up, maybe into quarters, put those onions right down in the cavity. Next, you can take that whole bulb of garlic and put that head right on in there as well. All right, perfect. So those are gonna perfume the bird from the inside. We're not gonna eat them, but boy, they're gonna add a lot of flavor, not only to the turkey, but to the broth that we'll use to make gravy or to put in the stuffing after. I like to truss the bird's back legs together. That keeps everything inside the cavity, and it brings everything up close so you're forming more of a shape of a roast. I'm gonna truss up the front of the bird around the wings to make sure that I keep my breast muscle as moist as I can. The wings are gonna protect that by holding everything close together. We wanna season the outside, and we're going to coat it with olive oil. That's gonna help everything get nice and brown, that color that everybody is gonna be really happy with when you pull it out of the oven. Grab some salt and pepper and just go ahead and give a liberal coating on this. Carefully pick up your bird and set it in your roaster. I like to use a rack because what that does is it allows the heat to get around all sides of the bird. And don't forget about the neck, a lot of flavor in there. That's going to contribute to your sauce. So for a 15-pound turkey at 325 degrees, it's going to take about 4 hours in the oven until it's ready. But let the thermometer tell you when it's ready. You want to put a meat thermometer into the thickest part of the turkey, and when it's 165 degrees, then you can pull it out. You want to let it rest at least 20 to 30 minutes before you start carving. Jenny, you ready to try some turkey?
Let's do it.
It smells great. First thing is I'm going to cut straight down the keel, following that keel bone so that I can remove the turkey breast off and then slice it up. All right, Jenny, give it a try. Tell me what you think.
All right, looks good. It's amazing. Very juicy. You are a turkey master.
This Thanksgiving, you can be the turkey master. For more tips and tricks on preparing your Thanksgiving turkey, visit us at go.osu.edu/Extension Today.
Extension Today is sponsored by the Ohio State University College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences.